Hi guys, hello me to everybody, it's MicheleMarieDalene, and today of course is still a bit hot outside right now, but I've got some things I gotta do this afternoon. I want to make sure it's still recording. It is. Unfortunately, so I figured that we're gonna start with some update notes, and then we'll work on reading your comments today. Right now, currently the temperature is 33 degrees Celsius. It is cooling down. It feels like 36 degrees Celsius outside. Anybody who really can't figure out Celsius, it's really easy. If it's 30 degrees Celsius, 85 degrees Fahrenheit. If it's 20 degrees Celsius, it's 68 degrees Fahrenheit. And if it's 10 degrees Celsius, it's 18 degrees Fahrenheit. Actually, it's kind of backwards. If it's 50 degrees, if it's 10, right? 68 if it's 20, and 85 if it's 30. So, all you have to do is just figure out, take in this case 33, so you know it's going to be 85 to start with. Then take the 3 and multiply by 2 to get 6. Then add the 6 to the 85, and you come up with 91. Correct. That's so easy. Even a typical, yes, for first, maybe second grader can do the math once they figure out the simple, quick and dirty math guideline, which is basically every 2 degrees Celsius or every 1 degree Celsius is equal to 2 degrees Fahrenheit. It's not exactly that, but it's close now for everyday use. Okay, so basically you figure, water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you want to go all the way back there, you can use this guideline. So you would say 33 times 6 or 33 times 2 would be 66. 66 plus 32 is going to be, it's going to be about, even poor Michele, but it's wrong. Actually, no, I got it right. 66 and 32. Yep, 66 plus 32 is 9. Then add in the 6 and the 2 is 8. So 98 degrees Fahrenheit. So in that case, your math is incorrect, because if that says 85, you said it was... See, this is the reason why I really rather use the metric system, because it really simplifies things. If I have to keep sitting there and playing mathematical footsie to figure out, for example, how cold or how hot it is, I know for example fact that when I could... Okay, well, let's take a look at some basic numbers, because somebody will keep wanting me to ask about weather. So let's go to the calculator on here. I can do the calculator on my phone too. Other phones is doing the video, but that's obviously doing the video, so I can't use that calculator. Alright, so I told you that 30 degrees Celsius is equal to, you want to really get technical, you can just figure out the self. You can use the conversions flag. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so using the formula, okay, if I say 9 divided by, or 5 divided by 9, 5 divided by 9, I'm going to get a ratio. Okay, and it's going to be 0.55555. I have to say 0.55, okay? Now, that's what it's going to take to convert Fahrenheit. So I'm going to take, clear this out here, okay, so 0.55 times 90 degrees Fahrenheit, okay, I'm going to get a number. I'm going to hit equal. I get 49 plus 5. Now, I have to subtract 32. I think there's an error. Yeah, you think so? Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, okay. It's okay, Michele screwed up. I screwed up. Okay, so in this case, I think it's 5 divided by 9. 9 divided by 5. 9 divided by 5. Okay. Is 1.8. Okay, that's better. So now if I take... Where's the clear key on this sucker? Right there. Okay. So if I take as I said, 100 degrees Fahrenheit times 1.8 equals. So subtract for 32. I don't think so, Michelle. I think that's wrong too. I think it's wrong too. Sure? Yeah, 118 degrees Celsius. That's higher than the boiling point of water. Water boils at 100. Exactly right. You're right. I made a mistake. Michelle screwed up again. The whole point is just the way I know it. Okay? When I said 68 degrees Fahrenheit, it says 18 degrees more. So here's another way to say it. So if I say 68 degrees plus, okay, because it's 16 degrees, so I just said 16 degrees to that, and I get the number of 84. Okay, so that's 30 degrees Celsius. It's 84. Now, if I figure it out now, so I want to figure out what 40 degrees Celsius is, and I pray to God I never see 40 degrees. It would be, so I think 40 degrees Celsius, or I can figure out, which as I said, 16 degrees plus 16 degrees plus 16 degrees. Okay, so because each unit of 10 Celsius is equal to 16 Fahrenheit. I don't do that, it just takes too damn long. Basically, I figure 2 degrees Fahrenheit, every 2 degrees Fahrenheit is 1 degree Celsius. So I say it's 33 degrees. All I have to do is, like I just said, quick and dirty. You just take, okay, we know that the 30 degrees is 85, 86. Okay, 85. So, well, actually, we'll listen up. Okay, use this example. So, and that means I have 6. So 6 plus 85 is 6 plus 85 equals 91 degrees. And that's what it feels like right now. It is hot enough. 91 degrees Fahrenheit sounds about right. The thing here is that when you start asking people to convert between American Fahrenheit and metric Celsius, it's, unless you're doing numbers, you're not going to really know the damn difference. You're just going to likely screw it up. If I told you it's 0 degrees Celsius, that means that's the freezing point of water at 1 atmosphere. If I say it's 100 degrees Celsius, that's the boiling water at 1 atmosphere. Okay? At sea level, basically. So that's really all you need to know. Oh yeah. How much, by the way, is 360 degrees Fahrenheit when you're making a pizza? That's about 180 degrees Celsius. So, you can figure that out. Imagine what it says on pizza box. Preheat oven to 160 degrees Celsius to cook for 25 minutes. Oh, that's not too hard to figure out. Remember, you can get this figured out with a guideline. You already know it's going to be more than 212, right? And you say 80. So all you have to do is just figure out what is 80 times 2. 80 times 2 is 160. So 160 plus 212 degrees is going to be close to 80. Yeah, 160 plus... Yeah, that's about right. Well, don't forget to subtract. Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, so there are converters you can use, the conversion charts that help make things a lot easier. But when you're dealing with everyday temperatures, you don't even have to go that way. Now, seriously. Now, let's see you take that 85 degrees, and let's see it really is 45 degrees outside. If it's 45 degrees, just to play the game here, okay? If it is 40 degrees Celsius, and it could easily be that in the Sahara Desert, for Fahrenheiters, if you figure you take 85 degrees Fahrenheit, and you add another 16 degrees Fahrenheit to that, you're going to come up with a number. The number is going to be 101 degrees. That's probably a cool day in Arizona and Phoenix. 101 degrees, or 40 degrees Celsius. Now, I've seen temperatures as high as 56 degrees Celsius. So, I can add another 16 to that. I'll give it 50 degrees Celsius, which will be 116 or 117 degrees Celsius Fahrenheit, which is freaking hot. I don't want to be in a room with 117 degrees Fahrenheit. That would be just murderously bad. Well, anyway, the point here is you can use these weights and measure converters that exist if you want to make it really precise. But there's a formula that's once I learned how to use the metric system, it made my life a lot easier. Still, when you're dealing with things like measuring liquids, if I say, for example, a recipe that says to make orange juice, say in concentrate, let's say it says add 2 liters of water to 1 container of orange juice. Okay, so that means if I want to make 2 containers of orange juice, I just multiply it by 2, right? What if I want to make half a container of orange juice concentrate? Then I would use 1 liter because it's all base 10. So I never had a problem figuring it out. Metrics. To me, it's just easy peasy. I never had a problem trying to figure it out. But when I have a problem is that when I have to sit there and try to convert between pounds, ounces, stones, drams, grams, furlongs, miles, hectares, acres, and everything else, when I basically just want to say, dude, it's just the way it is. I want to make half a container of orange juice concentrate. And I see I got greasy glands. I hate greasy glands. I get greasy lens. I see it. Yeah. Okay. Let me clean that real quick here. Yeah. Don't bitch, guys. It's just. Yeah. Don't next up well too. Nope. All right. I didn't realize the lens was dirty. Of course, it does make sense. It's been so hot and sweaty that nobody's been able to really keep your lens clean. Still scrubbing me crazy. Alright. That's better. The lens was dirty. Of course, it does make sense. It's been so hot and sweaty. Of course, the situation was dirty anyway. In fact, I was so overheated this morning, I really had to take a bath because I was tripping sweat. You know, you didn't share very well. I'm going to share right now. Okay. So, share it out to my share sites and get these guys out of the way. And, so, the truth is it's one of those hot days that's not as bad as it was a couple days ago. But it's still, will you stop with the pause? He's always sweating at me. Alright, come here. Yeah, that lens was grubby. It was dirty. It was sweaty. It had finger oils all over it. Yeah. Not good. Not a good way to keep your lens at all. And just dirty lenses means bad sessions. Puppy chance. So, now, in a couple of days, I'm going to be creating a new channel on a new network, a conservative television network. That is be a conservative replacement for YouTube. Now, what that means is that, yes, I'm going to be doing videos on YouTube too, but they want to create the focusing on trying to get and the new network is being operated by General Chat, Snow Queen Lounge, you know, we're going to post right here. Okay. You're going to send it there too? You gotta be kidding me. We can't have both at the same time? Nope. Oh, okay. Alright, so that's that. And I'm sorry, like I said, that the lens was dirty. As I said, it was just, not surprising when you realize that, you're dripping sweat, and I took a bath last night really late because I was so overheated and so sweaty and so, I really, really was in bad need of a bath. I don't care if, trust me, like I explained to somebody, if I have a need to take a bath at night, I'll take a bath at night. And I need a bath. I mean, I didn't smell nice, which isn't surprising, because it was hot. Obviously, it was hot. So, it's a hot day, you're gonna, there are times when you just have to go, dude, you need to take a bath. Period. So I did. So I took a bath. And now, of course, today is about 33 Celsius right now. It's still pretty warm. It's still very warm. So you're going to send a live stream to, what's the Discord number? Which one? I don't know. Capital One, payment, eBay, let's see. T-Mobile Tuesday, Stack Command, cool stream. Okay. Several people actually told me that they liked yesterday's live stream. And I was actually surprised because I really thought yesterday's live stream was absolutely positively was terrible. I'm talking about the Sunday live stream with all those people talking over each other. Oh, several people said that they liked it. And I said to myself, well, okay, you liked it. I wasn't too impressed, but that's okay. To each their own. If you like something, that's great. I'm not going to stop you from liking it. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to go out there and be jumping with joy at all times. I also got a comment from a couple of people. And let's go back to the comments. Especially Ted Logan asked me this comment. He said, let's see, where is it? Let's see. Why, nigga, Michelle, why the HE double hockey sticks do you insist on using Celsius? We use Fahrenheit in this country. Don't you know? It's not like anyone is going to get forth all the effort, the conversion, so why use the rest of us for using it? I'm sorry, with highlighting, it is highly annoying, to me at least. The one of the reasons I swore fealty to the North American Snow King is he is proud proponent of the Fahrenheit temperature scale, a true patriot. Wow. I explained to him, where did I say him? I said, this country, okay, let's before the one here. Ted Logan, it is the international standard. The metric system is also used in the U.S. for science and trade. And he said, none of us are scientists, though Michelle, and I'd be willing to bet that the vast majority of your audience are not international. The standard here is Fahrenheit. The continued use of Celsius of this on the show is highly offensive, and the demand you subject to the Fahrenheit scale. You don't have to subject the Fahrenheit scale, considering the fact that the National Institute of Standards also uses both. And we do have international audience. Out on the Wire, for example, is from Canada. Canada uses metric as well as Mexico. That is within the North American continent. So therefore, there's no reason why you cannot use the metric system in the United States. When I was raised as a kid, we were taught the metric and the American measurements. And do you know what the problem was? I never could quite wrap my head around how many pints to a quart, how many quarts to a gallon, how many pints to a gallon. Okay, how many inches to a foot? I figured that out easy enough. How many feet to a mile? I kind of figured that out too. How many miles to an acre, which is a square measurement? How many acres to a mile? I tell you, Not that I know everything here, but the truth was is that there was originally, in this country, if we were originally supposed to be a country that originally was supposed to have originally left the UK, it's funny because we stuck with the imperial measurements. Well, the UK pretty much just adopted most of the UK measurements or EU measurements. Just as this country's so fucking behind the times when it comes to electricity. And I pointed that out in this video here. I said, Ted Logan, this country is behind the times. We don't use 220 to 240 volts for small appliances. Our plugs are not fused or child resistant either. My studio uses European British standards. Yes, UK uses both. But most know SI units. It's because they taught the SI system. And it really is easy to use. It really was. I didn't have a problem learning in school. I know what a deciliter is. I know what a centiliter is. I know what a milliliter is. And I certainly know what a deciliter is. And a kiloliter, which is a friggin' lot. I can tell you what a cubic centimeter is, or cc, which actually is 1 milliliter. That's a measurement of volume. It's just so easy. It doesn't take me rocket science to figure it out at all. Although sometimes I do have to pause to think it through and make sure I get it right. And I certainly saw me having to pause and I was trying to figure out the measurement system for trying to calculate the measurements on the calculator. I mean, is it 9 times 5 or 5 times divided by 9 or 9 divided by 5? That takes me a while to figure out the exact numbers. But I'll figure something out. I'll do it right. And also, because it's the international measurement, everybody knows it. Oh, at least everybody in the scientific community does. Unfortunately, I can't seem to see anybody online today, but that's okay. That's probably guys, everybody outside right now enjoying their barbecues and getting ready for their 4th of July celebration. By the way, it brings up a problem. Tomorrow's live stream is on the 4th of July. Oops! How in the heck are we going to do that? It's going on the 4th of July. You think everyone's going to be sitting in their studio and watching this? Of course not. They are not going to be inside their houses. They're going to be out there with their families and friends, drinking beers, sitting on fireworks. They're not going to be sitting inside watching a video in a monitor on the computer. It's not going to happen. So, the question that comes up is, should we hold off on a live stream tomorrow instead of doing it tomorrow? Because, I mean, if there's not anyone going to be really around, because they're all out there enjoying the 4th of July, except for a couple Canadians that might come around, but even Canada just had Canada Day a couple days ago. So I don't really think it's going to be like how many people are going to want to be sitting inside roasting their asses off instead of watching videos, or if they'd be outside with their friends around the pool eating hamburgers and hot dogs. I'd rather be outside eating hamburgers and hot dogs than sitting around sweating my asses off, dripping like a rag doll. Of course, I'd rather be outside. Honestly. Of course, we don't have a swimming pool. That's one problem. And we're not at a swimming pool. Even if I did, I'd have to be plastic plate because I got bleached hair. So if I have bleached hair, you don't want to have me around chlorine, especially if it's an old pool that has copper tubing. Because guess what? My hair will turn green. I mean, green's okay if you were to look like Dakota on Total Drama Revenge of the Island. Yeah, I'm not really going to be sitting outside and turning my hair green, but oh well, I can't help that. So, that's the question. Should we have a live stream tomorrow, or should we just change it for the sake that... oh yes, by the way, the other things too, because of the holidays. The soup kitchen will not be open tomorrow. If you are going to be going to... turn the emergency power supply on, there we go. If you are going to be going to the soup kitchen tomorrow, there won't be none. That's because it's not anything close to the right time. The soup kitchen's not going to be open because it's hot. It's because it's July 4th anyway. So, family, and they're going to be having barbecues and hot dogs cooking on the grill, hamburgers cooking on the grill, and that's what I would have done. But unfortunately, I forgot when I went shopping today with a friend of mine. I forgot to bring my food stamp card because I forgot I was sitting in my bathroom because Aldi, and of course I had to go into the register, and I went, oh nuts! I forgot my food stamp card at the house, so I had to put everything back on the shelf. Because I couldn't buy anything because I didn't have enough cash to pay for $58 of groceries. I actually had to put everything back because of the fact that I had not enough money to buy everything. Because my food stamp card was sitting in the house. So that is why I'm a little bit disappointed right now. Or me and Krista did say that she would probably see about maybe getting me to the store in 2 weeks, which should be fine if I have any food stamps left. Which I should have some. What else I gotta do is get some more pasta too. So. Oh, by the way, the weather forecast is going to be stormy, but not super much, just a little bit. So let's go through this right now. Expected tonight's temperature will be down to 21 degrees Celsius. Wednesday, July 4th, scattered thunderstorms, pretty much 2 degrees cooler than today, high of 32, a low of 21. Thursday, July 5th, mostly cloudy, a high of 32, a low of 22. Friday, July 6th, a high of 25, a low of 13. Saturday, July 7th, a high of 26, a low of 13. Sunday, July 8th, a high of 28, and a low of 14. And sunny. I don't see anything really super cold, but yeah, I'll take those cooler days. I certainly would like those 25 degree days, because that's the days I can do some videos in the studio. Right now it's just too hot inside that room to really do much. In fact, since the holiday, I'm thinking that seriously, maybe we should just wait on the live stream until maybe Sunday, because seriously, I don't think anybody is going to be in the studio wanting to watch the video on July 4th. So I don't think it's going to be anybody there to watch the video. So you might be saying is, why don't you consider what you're doing now as the great live stream? Well, because it's not. This is not a live stream in that sense. This is more of a vlog live stream. This is a little different. But it's how the calculations and how things work. But for right now, I'm going to say one thing. I'm going to be talking to you guys real soon and see what's going on. And okay. So for the time being, I will sit up for tomorrow. It's going to be kind of hot, so I'll probably just do these on the porch, kind of like we did this, but on the porch instead. Or maybe I might just do it in this room. I don't know. But for now, I'll talk to you later. Stay out of trouble. Remember what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn this camera into something so it can buffer. Alright? Bye-bye.